Hey, Knock. Guess what time it is?
Time is it?
It's time for another episode of Create Above and Beyond.
Woohoo!
Wink. See, yeah, it goes so fast to this because I got it pretty much everything running at maximum speed. Yeah, printed silicon. And that's a whole process. That's gonna require laboratory.
Okay.
Or do we want it inside the factory secret lab entrance? Where do you think?
I like inside the factory somewhere here. Where you gotta find it.
Where you gotta find it. Okay, secret lab entrance down here. This is like super secret down here anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to do like this super secret, like the piston door thing?
So what's better than just nooks and crannies in the maintenance tubes?
This is true. Okay, with cramped but not super cramped, I guess. There we go. Oh, much better. Looking good. Looking more lavish. Lavish. Make a spur off of this belt where we have our kelp coming down, and then feed that into a series of dynamos. All right, so that looks good back here. Yeah, okay, this one's already getting filled with kelp blocks. That should be keeping. We have snowballs. Nice. Keeping our power pretty much up. Looks like as the thing. All right, so blast chiller is making our snowballs. Snowballs then need to get loaded into a cart, right? That cart needs to be loaded with a couple different things. I'm trying to think here. This is going to be the tricky part now. So we also need a charger, right? We need a charger and we need the magnet. Let me build the magnet real quick. So we need a magnet, or do we have one in there? By any chance? Magnet. This thing right here. Fluxo magnet. We need one of these. Great. We also need a charger back here. What's that called? It's this thing. Energetic Infuser. Yes. I'm going to have one of those. What are we short? Lead ingots. Lead ingots? I know we got them. We just don't have it in our...
But you said that they need to be loaded into a cart?
Yeah, into a hopper cart. Must be a hopper cart.
Okay.
And then we need to have it go in a little... We need to be able to control it and have it go through a little loop.
Okay.
Behind a... into a,
I've got a loader set up next to the chiller now. Taking in the snowballs.
Don't know how those work. It's also going to need to be able to put the fluxo magnet in and out. And it, or either that, or we'll have a different unloader.
Yeah, probably want the fluxo magnet going in and out before it gets a snowballer then.
Yeah.
Because the snowball thing will be, snowball loader will be.
Well, is it possible? We have it loading right there. We're also going to need to take the output out when it comes through. So it's going to go through a laser. Then it's going to come out and it's going to have a slightly decharged magnet and another output, which will come out of the cart, and then the cart needs to come back around and get reloaded. Okay. The magnet can actually go through a few times before it has to be reloaded, so that could be done manually for now. We'll work on making it more automatic later. But we definitely want to load the snowballs, take the other things, the output out that the snowballs turn into, and then load more snowballs. And then we also don't want it to move until it's entirely full of snowballs. And the magnet. And then the other end, I guess we just take everything out that's not the magnet. Right? That sounds like it should work. Here, I can go ahead and charge this guy. It is charged. Okay. Like, it's not showing me the bar, but it's charged. Okay, it's charged now. What did I come over here for? I came over... Oh, lead. That's right. Got me. I totally forgot what I came over to the shop to pick up. There we go. Puts a lead in the system because I needed that to make something. Oh, yeah, the recharge thing. This guy. An extra on these energetic infusers. And now I can make that. Because we'll need one of those down there in the lab, for sure. It might even be multi-purpose, if depending on how we can. We might... This... Hey, you know what? I just realized. What this... This is the place where we use the pipes. You know what I mean, Burn?
Ah, okay.
So... Yeah, we'll do that eventually. So what I'm talking about is we got pre-pipes. As one
Hello.
of the... Hello. Hey, Numi. We're doing a episode right now, so...
Cool. I'll keep quiet.
Thank you. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, we have pretty pipes in the pack. Pipes, P-I-P-E-Z. Yeah, there they are. And these can be used to transport some items around. They're not too bad. They've got little filters, things like that. We're well beyond the technology level to have these. We just have been avoiding using them because, you know, they're not absolutely necessary. Ooh, can we maybe make this a window and have it go through there? Oh wait, that's where our door's at. Can we... Yeah, we could actually make this a window since I moved the lava up and that's not in the way anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So that can be the window. So maybe go the other way? Through the wall? Back through the wall? Make sure there's... the belt is right there though, so... that seems okay. Maybe? Well, I was thinking like this be the window, right? So...
Okay.
Then we need... I mean, it really doesn't even have to like go deep. Like it could be right there. Like, and then we need the deployer hitting the laser. Ooh, we do want to see it though, right? We want to see the laser. I guess we don't need to see the deployer.
Take this piece of wall there out. See the laser.
I'm just gonna stick that up there for now. So it's out of the way, out of my inventory. Yeah, take that piece of the wall out. Bad. And that flex duct doesn't need necessarily be there either, because I don't know that we're gonna have any beams on the other side. Okay, let's fix that up with the brick. Where's my exchanger? Did I put it away? No.
Brick. Come on.
Oh,
Laboratory.
Well, something, you know. Well, the floor at least, brick, is fine. That looks good, yeah.
Does it have to go up a level to...
Ooh, you know, even
there,
maybe some, yeah, well, it just, okay, so the cart will be here, the laser will be there, the machine thing will be there, and then the deployer can either be to the side or the above it. So we need to, okay. Mother trucker.
Really?
Really? For sure. Hey. Alright, get this off my bar. Okay. What was I saying? I need the Invar thing first. Trying to remember how this works. We need that, and we need a laser. So lamp, laser.
I actually have a couple of the lamps already.
Oh, you do?
Okay. Let me cut them for lasers. Cut one for laser.
Okay, we'll stick that there.
There you go.
White laser, okay. Right, it doesn't need to be like super high above it, right? It only needs to be space for the thing, and it needs to zap right when it goes underneath. So... then we need a deployer. Oh, we don't have a deployer made already? Gee. Where's that smithing table? Might as well set that out over here for now. And I need the thing to go with this machine. Okay, let's see. What can I put away? That, not using that. My boots in here. Trying to give myself, there we go, a little inventory space. And then we've got power right there, so that's actually pretty good. Or the bottom. Oh no. See, I could just power it from the bottom, but it'd be just be continuously blasting that laser, and that would suck. There we go. That's what. Get it to rotate around until I get it the right direction. Oh, and there's a brick on the thing. I need to get that off. That would have been causing some problems. Okay. That should not be causing any problems now. So this needs to be powered, but only when the cart comes through. And only for one rotation. Right? So we can make this an activator rail, right? Activator rails, the ones that light up.
Too high up.
No. What? No, we'll worry about the
There's
redstone
an
in a second.
Okay.
Yeah, it has to be an airspace.
Well, I mean, between where your activator rail's at and where the deployer's at, it won't activate the deployer.
Oh, yeah. We'll fix that. We will fix
Okay.
that. But I need... Is it the activator rail that I'm thinking of? This is the one that makes the redstone.
Or detector rail.
Detector rail, thank you.
Detector rail is
That's
the one
actually...
that makes the redstone signal.
Detector rail.
Which we have some of those too.
Yes. The detector rail, and then really all I got to do is put a piece of
redstone wire up the back.
red
of the
wire
wall.
on the wall right there. Yep.
All right.
But
gotta power that thing from the back side over there.
Well, hang on. This is actually what needs powered. Ramped in here. Rotate this correctly. There we go. That's what needs powered. And that's going to get its power from this belt, but it's going to get it from over here. So we need to do... Did I just get more nasty things up on this belt that don't belong? Okay, doesn't look like it. Okay. So I need to put my box back down. Excuse me. Get some shafts out. So if I shaft here and then just do 2 gearboxes. Oh no, actually not even gearboxes. I just do 2 chain drives. Excuse you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
2 chain drives. Those should attach and be powering, but they'll only power when this thing has... And I wanted to do a full 180. Or 360. Full 360 and then end. Done. That should make the deployer go one time, right? I hope. We can test that by putting a button on it. I had a button a minute ago.
Oh my goodness.
Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Oh goodness.
Yeah, just my headset decided to turn itself off randomly. Decided I really didn't need to hear. That's all.
It's not working at all.
Yeah, it is.
It's not blasting the laser though.
Does the laser need power?
No. Not generally.
Is it supposed to be punching the block, or
Yeah,
and it's
this
in
is-
punch mode, not right click mode?
That's set correctly. Well, all right, let's maybe look at our quest book in case something's changed here. So we've got where's it at? There it is. Alchemical Laser. Usually involves okay. So open the ponder scene. Start with an Invar machine. We've got an Invar machine. Attach a laser of any color. We got a laser of any color. Ensure that the light needs to be powered. Okay. Light needs to be powered. So
it needs a redstone signal from behind here.
You know it doesn't.
Oh, it just needs to be an inverted light.
Just to be inverted light. So now if we punch it,
zap.
Zap. Okay, okay, that's not. So 360 doesn't seem to be doing it. Hold on. Yeah, so it's not doing it like. All right, there is another way to do this, I think. There is another way to do this. So if we continuously power the deployer, right? Not what I wanted. Go, except I want to face them that way. Okay. If we continuously power the deployer with, and I don't need this in here anymore. Okay, so I'll give me gearbox back out. 1 second. Too much junk in my inventory right now. I don't need any activator rails. I'm done with those. And laboratory blocks of various things can go away for now. Okay, so what I want to do is I need a gearbox, right? We're going to continuously power this guy, right? Which, yeah, we don't want that, right? So we got two options. I think the best option here is to first of all switch this guy
back to normal.
This might be the easiest way to do this. Switch this back to normal, right? And move the activator rail to right there. And then we'll test this here in a second. Bring the rail all the way through and out.
We've got the hopper cart, so.
Right? Yeah. Oh, I have the hopper cart. I do. Okay, so that goes there. And this is going to load it with snowballs. And, okay, it did. And a magnet. And this is getting filled up with snowballs. Perfect. That filled that up with snowballs. Now we just need to be able to send it. So that would be that button I probably just lost. If I put the button there, will that work? Will that do it? Alright, let's get this loop all the way around. Or not? Well, that didn't do the thing. That didn't do it at all.
I bet I know how we can, though.
Hang on, hang on. Does it even power? Like if we set this, if it stops right here, that even? No, it's not even sending power. Use the gearbox things. What are they called? Not gears. They're called. What are they part of? Dang it! I was using them. I hear my redstone stuff. No. That's much better. Hold on. That's definitely not the way to go. Red. What are they called? Red something or other. If I can remember what mod they're even from, it would be easy for me to look them up. It's my mind's gone blank. We got them in here. I just don't remember what they're called. Dang it! Gonna have to walk up and look at one. I can't remember what they're called. I can't search it if I can't remember what they're called.
Okay, so it needs space in the hopper cart in order to do this, it looks like.
No, it don't. Cog Blocks.
It's not changing anything.
See, then we're doing something wrong. It might not be the magnet that goes in that one, because there's like two things. Like, look at the recipe. Yeah, I'm not surprised it's not doing anything. Oh, actually that doesn't look too terrible with the wire like that. I was going to suggest the Cog Blocks. These things. These send a redstone signal vertically. They're vertical redstone. Well, actually they're block redstone, because you can have them go any direction. They transmit their redstone signal and you could just put a string. I mean, you could just put three of them right here, and it should work.
Yeah, but this works too.
That works too, and you don't see it. So
and it keeps the laboratory decor.
Decor, yeah. Oh, Cog Blocks don't look too terrible. Oh, anyway, that was the other option for a vertical redstone in this pack. Okay, so what we need to look at is if we're putting the right thing in there, because I don't think we are, now that I'm thinking about it. Snowball. Usages of. And is he even going to tell? No, it's not going to tell me. So I have to actually look in the quest book to get the info I want, which is an entropy charger. That's why we put a magnet in there, and we need the magnet goes
Entropy manipulator.
entropy manipulator thing. No, well, yes, entropy manipulator is what we need, but that's what goes in the cart with the snowballs. The
Gotcha.
magnet actually goes in the cart with the other stuff.
Okay, I'll go make some lead
Basalt.
plates real quick.
The magnet goes in there with basalt. So, lead plates. Thank you. Oh, is that what it takes for the entropy?
Yep.
Okay. Sweet. All right. Well, he's going to get that entropy charger ready to go. And then I think we're good for there. This will actually start making the next thing from the snowballs, which is the Blizz thing. What is it? This guy right here. It's going to make Blizz cubes. Blizz cubes are going to get used. Go through. We're going to need a crushing wheel down here. Or send it through a crushing wheel system somewhere. Okay, so crushing can happen somewhere down. We're going to need a crusher down here. Because not only do we have to crush the Blizz cubes, we're also going to have to crush the output from... Did it work?
That time it did.
It went too fast the first time, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
So what we need is a less strong redstone signal to that.
Somehow got... Oh, because it went under the cart. It grabbed kelp on the way back when I pushed it back through.
Yeah, it's not going to go that way, right? Generally.
Probably shouldn't go back that way.
Yeah, like it needs a full loop. Let me get some rail out. Needs a full loop. Worked that time.
Yep.
Alright. Then what we need to do is then be unloading it right here. Right? Did that work? Well, of course it didn't. It got stuff in it.
During loading an activity when cart is full. There we go.
Will this automatically send a redstone signal? Yeah, well, the cart is full. It's going through there too fast. Oh, I know how to fix this. I know. What am I thinking? Okay. We can easily fix this. Because levers, analog levers, are a thing.
Actually, I know how to fix it even
Yeah,
easier.
what's that? What are you thinking? We'll see what you're thinking first.
Hector, no.
Thank you.
There.
Oh, have the redstone activate sooner?
Yep.
Or longer?
Both.
Sooner and longer? Alright, wait, is it empty? Did you empty it first? Nope. It's just too fast through there.
Well, that's because I shoved it and it got the boost from that. Why is it?
That definitely worked.
Here,
I can...
see?
Okay, well then it needs to stop over here though and unload.
Okay.
Which is why I was putting... I was going to put this track here. And then however you need to unload.
Do you want... Well, we can do that.
Yeah. Alright. And I feel like this...
Empty or...
Why? This cable does not need to be here. It's not really doing anything. Oh wait, do these need power? These don't need power, no.
No.
So that's all weird. That's all the place we need power for now. So there's no point in having that cable there. And that's gonna look a lot better. Oh, well, I guess we do need some light in here. I know we don't. I don't know what that torch is doing there. Alright, well, we got 2 stacks of the Blizz cubes. So that needs to get unloaded. What?
Oh, I just realized what's going on.
What's going on?
Because it was above the cart, the hopper cart was sucking the items back in. So it wasn't ever registering as empty.
That is how hopper carts work. Put it beside it, dude. Not that. Or underneath it.
I don't know if they'll work from beside. I know they'll work from underneath.
We'll just stick it beside it, see if it works. That's how you test it.
Nope.
It's got an arrow pointing at it.
Yes, like. But it's the 4 arrows pointing out instead of in on the unloader. It's the
Alright, so
unloader.
I guess over on this side we'll have a grinder that it goes through. The stuff goes through.
Oh, here's all the tile in.
And I want enough room that the grinder can actually be in here.
So many snowballs.
I'm gonna go grab. Yeah, so many snowballs. I'm gonna go grab a pair of grindstones.
Okay.
Because I think we want to have its own grinder. I want to activate this, and then I'll go up and grab grindstones off of the belt. Hopefully I'll be able to snag them before they go in. Or some. I only need a pair. Come here, you. Oop, got. Okay, that works. Didn't mean to immediately replace it, but I got a pair. That's all that mattered. Ah, no! No! Don't go near this thing when it's working. Oh, shoot. Where does this go? Okay, do I put you back in the drawer? Ah, I gotta fix this. Put you back in there? Yes. Okay, that's fixed. Nothing broken. So, take a shortcut down here. Alright, that was to get these wheels. So, I kind of want to see it happening, I guess. I mean, they're just going to come through those grind wheels, right? Is it working? Is it doing its thing?
Not entirely.
No, I see. First of all, this should not be pulling out snowballs. Ever.
Yeah, I know. Could never get snowballs there.
Shouldn't get snowballs there, no. Is this still not activating every time? Is that it's still too fast, isn't it?
Part of the issue,
All
yeah.
Right. Alright, time to implement my solution. Which was to set the speed as it comes around the corner.
Another control rail there.
Yes. With a specific low amount of redstone. Oops. Rotate you. That back. That back. I'm not going to seal that up until we test it.
And yeah, we'll need to use the pretty pipes because leaving this only leave one item in the mine carts leaves one of the Blizz cubes as well.
Yeah, can't have that.
We're going to have it pull everything out, including the manipulator, and then have pretty pipes filtered to send it back up to the charger and send it back over to...
Well, that's kind of was my plan in the first place, so that's going to pretty
somehow
much...
to get it back in the cart, though.
Well, yeah, if the entropy manipulator and the magnet also get pulled out, and put into the energetic infuser, and then once it's full recharged, they can be put back into the loader. And
well, except the loader's going to be filling itself up with snowballs.
These loaders are not that good.
There's no way to stop that.
I don't like the loaders because they're not allowing us to filter things properly. Nah, I'm not sure what else we could do though. Well, actually, I know exactly what else we could do. We could do it all with brass funnels and chutes. Then we might need to move a few things around a bit, but like the chiller would probably need to be moved up by one. So that things could be pulled out of it and then put into...
Well, even if the chiller just outputs to, say, a drawer there, if as a hopper cart passes under it, it'll grab them. It'll grab some.
That's
or just
true.
Have the chiller move over by one, water pipe into the side of it, and
actually the
hopper cart will pull out from it as it goes underneath.
I like the drawer idea. And then we'd either need to duplicate the system on the other side, where we have another laser and cart, which I think would probably be the better way to do it. So that this side will be our basalt, and this side will be our ice, and both will end up in going through the grinder. So in that case, I think I'm actually going to have the grinder be like this, so we can see things going through like that.
Okay, yeah. I've dumped everything I have got. Project back into the system. I actually need to take off for a little bit.
And that's okay, because in about an hour we are going to be starting our 7th stream of Christmas. So we will pause here on the recording, and that'll give us a chance to kind of think more on this. Although this system is looking pretty good, and I do love the decor down here. It's gonna be good when we get back to it. So let's do a quick stop recording, and then we'll come back and show you where we're at that point. So back in a bit. It's only gonna be a second for you guys. Don't worry. Okay, he's logging back in. I've been busy. Let's see what he has to say about all this. About all this, because he's standing right in the middle of it. Oh, it's alive.
Oh my god, what?
So I think I got it worked out. This makes our silicon for us. Yeah, and I had to expand it over here, so you're going to need to do some decorating over here, I guess. I don't know if I want to change this at all. That's kind of what I wanted to get your opinion on. Because I set this up, and then I realized this could have been a little more compact. Like either could have put it in a straight line, which would have made it a lot more compact. I didn't need this belt, technically. Pyrolyzer could have been over here. So that could change. But I made it so that, yeah, it's okay. It works. So everything works. And our final out product is this induction smelter right here. Silicon.
Nice.
Now this is not fully automatic yet, so you still got to come down and like do things in the lab, operate the lab if you want silicon. But to operate the lab is pretty simple. You push this button, you push this button, you make sure you don't have a magnet on, by the way.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay. And you see that went through pretty quick. And you'll notice that it's
empty.
Well, hang on. Give it a few seconds. And then that one went through pretty quick. Well, it takes longer for that one because that one loads full stacks instead of stacks of snowballs, which are only 16. Yeah. But you should see in a moment the magnet and the energetic infuser will go through that, or go through that energetic infuser. Entropy we're on.
Entropy manipulator, yeah.
And they're filtered using all those pipes, right? So they're entropy manipulators back in the hopper at full power. Same with the magnet. The magnet's a little more critical because it uses so much more power when it cycles. Because it's doing 4 stacks instead of 4 quarter stacks.
I'm making earth charges.
Yeah, and then all of that goes through the grinders there, and then the ice stuff gets made into ice charges. The other stuff gets made into earth charges. The problem is the earth charges are only like the beginning of the process. Oh, shoot. Let's see here. I don't have. There's another drawer up there with just sand in it that you're supposed to put down here when you're ready to activate the machine.
Okay.
When you're ready to operate it, but I'll just put a stack in and you'll see how it works. So this over here, you see where the blue thing is? You put your drawer of sand in front of that, and you put your drawer of charcoal right there where that one's at. And that one should last a while. Watch out for the sauce.
Oh.
Yeah, and then we can close all this up and make this look lavish on this side.
Cool.
But yeah, you bring a drawer full of charcoal and a drawer full of sand down here whenever you want to run the system, and you put the drawer full of sand in front of that blue side of the fluid encapsulator. I'm just going to throw a stack of sand in there so you see what happens.
Okay. Balls of sand.
It makes balls of sand. So to see the rest of the mechanism, you need to remove that grate and go down in there. So down here, the balls of sand get drained out, and you end up with like fine sand. And this whole setup right here is just to make sure that the system will buffer and stop. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Which is why the depot's there, and I'm pulling off of the depot because the drain works better with the depot. And then I had to put a speed upgrade in the output of that one so that it would be a little bit faster. So than the fluid encapsulator. Because what I was having is it was taking so long for the sand ball to get down here that it was actually sending a second one, and then it would like spit one out on the floor, and that's very bad.
Yeah.
Because all the sand that goes through here, we need all of the fine sand to end up over here. Oops, what happened? Why did I pick up basalt? Oh yeah, that does happen. This occasionally throws basalt out, and that's all right.
Oh, because the fine sand makes the earth charges, I'm guessing.
Fine sand gets combined with the coal.
Silicon compound.
It makes the silicon compound, and it gets combined with. So the earth charges get combined with the sand chunk to make refined sand or something like that, which then comes over here. It's recombined with the fluid that we took out of it and the coal coke that's been processed. And then that silicon compound then gets shipped back over to this induction smelter for the final process through the pipes underneath. And it's all done with filters because, well, there's actually 3 pipe networks here. There's one that brings the materials from the mine carts. There's one that deals with the mine carts and the grinding and that stuff. And then there's one short little piece that just brings the sand down to the item drain. That one's kind of separate by itself. And then there's one other big one that connects over to there. And it also, in fact, actually, no. Yeah, it also connects the output of the grinder and to these things. And these all have filters in certain places. They got filters in some places. We've got retrieval mods in other places. Oh gosh, it's so complicated. I'm trying to figure out how to explain it so that people might reproduce it or figure it out for themselves. So over here, like, I'm retrieving purified sand into the basin, and you'll notice I have 2 connections to the basin, and that is because
it's got a filter.
Because you can't pull out of a connection that already has a retrieval mode in it. So I have to have another connection that has a filter that says nothing else is allowed to go in here. Only things may be pulled out. That's what that's doing. That's why it's in allowed mode with nothing in the filter. That means nothing's allowed in there and through that output, but it can pull anything out. And then, I have a retrieval module over here to force that silicon compound to come over here. And so every connection where it's connected to a point where things need to go, there's either a filter or retrieval or a send module. I got a send module like right here connected to this barrel, and I've got the better one so that we can send more than one item at a time and speeds the whole system up quite a bit. And if we need to speed the system up a lot, we can add one of those fan things. Pretty sure we could get it situated where it would actually speed up the entire system. Yeah, or make a couple of them. We got RF here. Oh! Okay. That explains all that, right? Oh, and to do the filter, to get the entropy manipulator to go back into the hoppers correctly. I have a sneaking suspicion. No, we're good. Okay. To get that to do the way I did, I actually used a data filter so that it'll only pull the magnet when it's full of power to this. And then because the energetic infuser has connections that aren't filtered, and it will only accept things that will be charged, right? So that's the only other viable destination for the magnet and the entropy manipulator whenever they are not fully charged. That's how that works. And then you can see I got power coming down from the ceiling. So look, check this out. I thought this was cool. I'm actually running power through the you see what I mean? Like I'm bringing it in and then I'm pulling it back out and sending it on. So you can actually send power through a machine with these pipes. I like that. And then of course that goes up into the ceiling. I probably need to get rid of that dirt that I can see up there somehow. And then over here, I have a whole nother little thing that I did I gotta tell you about. What you up to? So I hid the power lines. So the power lines that go down to there actually come out the side now and go down and connect to like right behind the walls of the connection. So all that's nice and clean. And you'll notice I've got a fractionating still down here.
Yes, I did.
And it's got signalum in it.
Yep.
Don't take it out because I just want it to stack up and back up because that's our signalum supply. But we're gonna need that. We're gonna replace that fractionating still eventually with probably a tank because we can use that redstone. Now that's actually coming from the surface. You know you know where our thing is, right? Our chapter 2 manipulation, right? Our chapter 2 thing. You get back in here.
Oh yeah.
Remember we were making skystone and so I've attached a smart fluid pipe to the bottom of that basin to drain redstone stuff.
Amount, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Well, what happens is the reason it's not draining it right now. If you look behind you, the belt's backed up because there's no need for these things at the moment. If I went over and hit the button, the whole thing would go and it would drain off some of the redstone as it was being processed. If I want to make it go, all I gotta do is take that off and it'll start going and pumping redstone down here. Or destabilize redstone. Back in there. But yeah, that's where that's coming from. So yeah, I figured we were already making it there. I just siphon off some. It's not gonna really hurt the process too much. We were already backed up anyway, so not like it's doing anything. And we'll be able to tap into that supply line later, especially if we put a tank on it. Now, I wanted to show you some stuff behind the wall. Now, this is more for the viewers.
Back downstairs.
Yeah, I'm back downstairs. I'm going to show them behind the wall now, just so they can see what's going on over there. Oh, that's not the place. There we go. This is sort of. Did I get where I wanted to go? No. That way. There we go. No, I'm definitely not where I want to be now. Can I even get out of here now? Because I'm in the middle of... What am I inside of? I'm inside of Idaho Hopper. Oh, I can't. Let's go that way. My aim was bad. Let me try that again. Where am I even at? Here we go. Down there. Oh, no. Aim bad. This thing's dangerous. Okay, so somewhere behind here there is a space. No, there's a space up in there that I can teleport to. Maybe it's over that way. Aha! Well, sort of. Right there's what it was. Aha! There we go. Okay. I found it. I got back in that space. Alright, I'm below the pipe. You can see destabilized redstone's being pumped right here. Down to the lab. Whew. That was tough. That was difficult getting in here. But that is the way to get in here, is using this Ender Slime Sling. There's really no other way to get in here. And then to get back into the lab. There we go. So that's how you get in there. Woo! That was fun. Oh, okay. That's it. Pretty much it. That's how it all works. And yeah. I mean, this coal thing's pretty self-explanatory. It just goes water, saw, and oh, this was the other thing we needed to take care of to make the machine kind of final. Which is to take care of, if we look in here, we got creosote oil. We need to do something with the creosote oil, not. And I'm thinking.
Yeah,
we need to pump it out and like maybe into. I made a compression dynamo, DYN, because it'll burn the creosote and doesn't produce a lot of energy, but it would at least eliminate the creosote. And if you look in the pyrolyzer right now, I've got a stack of charcoal. It's just sitting there. There's power. Nothing's happening. But the creosote level in the thing is over the 50% mark. And I think that's stopping it from functioning. So, and I'm hoping this will just drain the power out of it too. Although I don't know that it even needs to have the power drain for it to burn the creosote. So that should do it. Just as soon as I switch that, right? Creosote to get pumped into there, maybe? As if I made the right thing, right? Did I make the right thing? Show recipes. I'm pretty sure this is the thing. Oh, it doesn't burn the creosote anymore. Really? The last update removed the creosote from the list on the compression dynamo. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, it looks like literally all it's used for now is filling buckets or cans or tanks and whatnot.
Oh, so the creosote's completely worthless. They made it completely worthless?
Maybe.
Creosote.
You probably still ought to be able to pipe it into one of the dynamos and use it for power.
No, it's removed from the fuel list.
Yeah.
Sadly. Okay. So what are the uses? I can fill a bucket and things like that. I might have to just go ahead and put another one of those waste eliminators. Alright, is the creosote bucket actually used for anything? No. Okay, so it is completely worthless now. That sucks. So we need a waste eliminator instead. Okay, well that doesn't need to be right there. Maybe I gotta refigure this out. Ugh, that sucks. That really sucks. I was kind of hoping to get something slightly out of it. Something slightly useful out of it. Okay, so in that case...
Oh yeah, we can't even place this in world.
Nah, this is totally a waste product now.
Yeah, no, you can't place the creosote in world.
That's what I said. It's totally a waste product. Oh, I can't place it in world. It won't pump out?
No.
What?
I tried placing it out with a bucket. It won't go.
Well, then
So you're probably going to have to pipe it into a nullifier.
Is that even a thing? Nullifier.
Nullifier is a thermal trash can.
Yeah, no. Yeah. But I didn't know it took liquid. But if that's the case...
Yeah, it does.
Alright. Can you make one real quick and throw it in the system since I'm like down in this hole? And it would be easier for you.
Yep.
In that case, I'll just go ahead and put this pump right back. I'll just put the nullifier right here. If it needs power, I got power right there. I hope it don't need power. Yeah, it don't even make a... Wait, did it remove... Oh, hey, never mind. Never mind.
What?
Don't need the nullifier. because it
Oh.
doesn't have a block in world. If you just pump it out into the world, it just disappears.
Oh, okay. Cool. Even better.
Okay. Problem solved. I didn't expect it to be that easy. I thought it was going to be. Okay, so now we're making charcoal stuff again, and this thing is happening. Nice. Yeah, that's all it really needed. It
Dang
just
it, I
whenever
can't
there's
put
a.
my bucket of back.
Oh no, you can't. You have a bucket of it for now. Just put it in the system.
That's okay. I know what to do with the bucket of it.
What's that?
Throw it to the crushing wheels.
Don't you crush. Yeah, that'll work. Don't get rid of it.
Buy a bucket of creosote.
Or you can toss it into the lava hole, which is right there.
Crushing wheels are more fun.
Yeah, you can watch it go poof. Then that's it. That's the contraption, guys. Yeah, it's all working. Like I said, we're just gonna pretty it up and then show you that final result. Might make it so that there's some way to like get down in there and put maybe replace this with like an actual trapdoor and something. Get down in there to service the mechanism. But yeah, we'll make this look nice over here, and I'll show you that result before we wrap this up or at the very end. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. It's been a challenge, man. I gotta tell you, this was interesting to put together and make it work. Hopefully, I've explained it somewhat. It's a bit incoherently, but hopefully all the bits are there if you want to use any of this information. Hopefully I've provided you with something, right? So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Till next time. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell like your village is under attack. But till then, I will catch you later.
Bye-bye.
That's hilarious. I just realized like my skin has the goggles and then I'm wearing the engineer's goggles. Looks like I have like what are those specs that like extend from your face?
Nice.
Kind of looks like that to me anyway. Either that or some kind of really strange ears. Bye guys. Don't forget that like button.